day. The earth is getting hotter and hotter by the day, and because you survived it yesterday doesn't mean you're going to survive it today. And because you can't see any visible disadvantage, any visible effect on your skin if you don't use it and you put on the sun right now, doesn't mean that it's not happening, because it's under your skin, so you can't see it right now, but eventually it's going to show, and when it shows, it's not going to be a pretty sight. So hello guys, welcome to this video. My name is Mary, and if you're watching me for the first time, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate your time, and I promise you that it will not be a waste. This is a channel that focuses on skincare, and I am so passionate about the topic skincare, so I go in depth to learn the most effective, the most coolest, and the most realist topic there is on skincare, and I bring to you here on this channel. And talking about skincare, let's dive into today's topic. Today is about how to get glowing skin in 3 weeks. That is 21 days. So let's dive in. Or to continue and take seriously your skincare routine. Okay, so I don't know if you already have a skincare routine, but if you don't, then this would be a perfect time to start. And if you do have one, but maybe you're not too frequent on it, maybe you do it once in a while, like once a week or whenever you have time, I would suggest that if you really want to have a glowing skin, if you want your skin to be near perfect or even perfect, then this would be a good time to be consistent. You should have a skincare routine, and you should practice your skincare routine 2 times a day, in the mornings and in the evenings. And if you don't have a lot of time, like most people, because they have to go to work in the morning, then you could make your morning skincare routine easier, like 4 steps or 5 steps. The basic steps to skincare, the most basic skincare steps. Okay, I made a video on skincare. I just remembered. I'm going to be leaving the link in my description, where I broke down the very basic steps of skincare. So if you're a beginner and you are just getting into skincare, then you will find that video very helpful. I would advise that if you don't have a lot of time in the morning, this should be your morning routine. Then in the evening, when you're back from work or back from wherever that you go to, that takes up your time before you go to bed, you can now have a more longer, more elaborate skincare routine. So the next step is to look at your products. The next step is to look at your products. Now, if you're starting skincare from scratch, it's going to be easier for you, because then you have nothing. When you're going to shop for your skincare, you can pay more attention and get really the good stuff. But for those of us that already have products at home that we use, I'm not going to advise you to just clean out your whole product into the trash, because I know that you got it with money and you probably want to get the most out of that money that you spent. So what I'm going to advise you to do is to look into your product. Right, products as these ingredients as they are available in most products, and you can find them in the ingredient part of the product where they wrote ingredients. So if any of these ingredients are in your skincare products, I will advise, if you don't want to dispose them completely, which would have been the best, but if you do not want to do that, then I would advise that you reduce the usage. Now, reducing your usage doesn't mean you have to compromise your skincare routine. Your skincare routine should be full, should be complete, should be nourishing. For example, if you have a moisturizer that has more alcohol than the good things that it's supposed to have, instead of just throwing away that moisturizer, which would have been the best, but because you don't want your money to go in vain, what I advise you to do is to get another moisturizer. Then you can use this new moisturizer for like 5 times a week, and then use this one for like 2 times in a week. So at the end of the day, you're going to end up using up this moisturizer. Your money is not going to go in vain, but at the same time, you're going to be putting more good stuff on your body than the bad stuff, so your skin don't get compromised, it doesn't get irritated just because you want to use up your old skincare product. So, but if you're shopping for new products, then I would advise you take intense care to buy only the good stuff, or to buy more good stuff than the bad stuff. Read about the products, read about the reviews, go online, Google, or use YouTube to search and make your research on the product before you buy them, so that you can be confident about the product, and so that you can be sure of what you're putting on your skin, because what you put on your skin will depend on what your skin will give back to you. If you put on bad stuffs on your skin cannot look good. But if you put on good stuffs on your skin, then definitely your skin will radiate goodness. It will glow up, which is what this video is about. So the next step is to have a spa day once a week. Now, when I say a spa day, the first thing that might come to your mind, that might come to most people's mind, especially people that are not into the skincare world like fully, would be like intense spa where you go, you lie down, and that spa is great, but that's not what I'm talking about. The type of spa day I'm talking about is the day you set aside to just pamper yourself, to just take care of your skin. That's the day you add your extra steps into your skincare game. That's the day you steam, that's the day you exfoliate, you use your face masks, you treat, you use everything that you don't use on a normal day. That's the day you paint your nails, that's the day you just take a day. And if you don't have the opportunity to take a day off, because yes, I know that not everyone have the opportunity to just say, okay, today is Saturday, I'm going to take the whole Saturday off and do whatever. Like, not everyone have that freedom. Some people even work on Sundays. So if you don't have the opportunity to take a full day off, then you can just set aside a time, like an hour or 2 or 3, just for yourself, where you just take care of yourself. The benefit of doing that is that you're going to put your body in that mode of rest, and when you put your body in that mode of rest, it's going to help it heal faster, and you're going to have time to do those things that you've not been able to do in your skincare routine. That's really going to help your face, help your skin. So moving to the next, because I feel like I've talked a lot on this. Don't pop your pimple. Oh God, don't you ever pop your pimple. If you've popped your pimple in the past, because I know a lot of people, I have in the past, I don't like doing it, but I found myself in a situation where I was forced to do it, or people did it for me. Then if you did it in the past and got away with it, well, your angels were on full guard that time. But don't you do it again. Popping your pimple is very bad for your skin. It's actually busting your skin open. Just imagine you tearing up a part of your skin open. That's what popping a pimple means. It's going to turn into a wound that will most likely get infected, a wound that will most likely spread and affect other areas. If you know this, if you pop a pimple, like if I have a pimple on my face and I pop it, the immediate surroundings, there would be a pimple that will come out in like no distant time there. That means that place has been affected by the old one. Number 2, you popping up that pimple, you won't be able to get out all the pores. So that place is going to most likely be wounded, be inflamed. A new pimple is going to come out from there, and it's definitely going to leave a permanent scar when it goes, which I'm sure you don't want if you're watching this video. So don't ever pop your pimple ever again. Okay? Thank you very much. Use a hydrating mask. Use a hydrating facial mask. Hydrating facial masks are the fastest and the most effective way to hydrate and to nourish your skin. A hydrating mask looks like this. I'm going to be showing you, and basically they contain products just like your face creams, and you apply it on you put them on your face, and you leave them, because you leave them for very long in that full quantity, in that completeness, your face is able to absorb as much as it needs, and so your face is just rejuvenated, it's just healthy, it's just hydrated, it's just nourished, and so it's all good. So invest in facial masks. Next is to use a sunscreen. Always use a sunscreen. Sunscreen is the most effective and the most important skincare routine that you can have in your skincare collection, and it helps you to prevent wrinkling. It protects you from UV rays that can harm your skin, that can even cause you skin cancer. So sunscreen is a must for you. And if you probably, because I've heard people talking, and when they talk about skincare, they focus on the moisturizers and the scrubs and the treatments, and they don't really emphasize sunscreen. And I don't know why, because it's so important. I made a video on sunscreen. There are types of sunscreens that do the same thing but in different ways. So if you want the full download of that, I'm going to be leaving the link in my description. It's so important, guys. Like, prevents you from the sun, prevents you from sunburns. The sun is getting hotter and hotter by the day. The earth is getting hotter and hotter by the day, and because you survived it yesterday doesn't mean you're going to survive it today. And because you can't see any visible disadvantage, any visible effect on your skin if you don't use it and you put on the sun right now, doesn't mean that it's not happening, because it's under your skin, so you can't see it right now, but eventually it's going to show, and when it shows, it's not going to be a pretty sight. So just get a good sunscreen and use it as often as you go out. Now we're moving to the final step, which is to get enough sleep. Your skin, you cannot get a glowing skin if you don't get enough sleep. So the recommended amount of sleep for an adult is 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and you have to get that amount of time of sleep for your body to be able to heal, to rejuvenate, to regenerate, and to have a better immune system working. So get enough sleep, guys. And that's how I'm going to wrap up this video, guys. I know you learned a lot. I know you learned a lot from this video. Consider subscribing. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you found this video helpful and what other videos you would like to see from this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. I'll see you in my next video. God bless you. Stay beautiful. Bye.